The narcissist can't handle your absence. Here's why it torments them. The narcissist, they're not just tormented by your absence, they're obsessed with it. Yeah, you heard me right. That person who manipulated, gaslit, and emotionally drained you. They're not sitting pretty now that you're gone. Nope, they're scrambling. They're unraveling. And here's why. First off, let's get one thing straight. Narcissists don't do relationships. They do transactions. You were never a person to them. You were a resource, a source of supply, validation, admiration, control. And when you walk away, when you finally say, enough is enough, and cut ties, that's when the real chaos begins for them. Because here's the thing, they need you. Not because they care about you, but because they need what you gave them. And without it, they're lost. Now I know what you're thinking. But they hurt me. They made me feel worthless. How could they possibly miss me? Oh, they don't miss you. They miss the power they had over you. They miss the control. They miss the way you made them feel about themselves. And when that's gone, when you're no longer there to feed their fragile ego, that's when the torment starts. Let's break it down. Imagine this. You're the narcissist. You've spent years manipulating someone who's genuine, loyal, and kind. You've lied, gaslit, and emotionally abused them. And for a while it works. You feel powerful, in control. But then something happens. They wake up. They see through your facade. And they leave. Just like that. No drama. No begging. Just gone. Now what? You're left with nothing but the echo of your own emptiness. No one to manipulate. No one to control. No one to feed your insatiable need for validation. And that's when the real torment begins. Because here's the kicker. Narcissists can't handle rejection. They can't handle being ignored. They can't handle the thought that someone, especially someone they saw as beneath them, could walk away and thrive without them. And thrive you will. Because here's the truth. The narcissist's absence in your life isn't a loss. It's a gain. A massive one. You're free. Free from their lies. Free from their manipulation. Free from the constant emotional roller coaster. And the best part? The more you heal, the more you grow, the more you become the person you were always meant to be, the more it eats away at them. They'll try to reel you back in, of course. They'll hoover. They'll love bomb. They'll play the victim. But here's the thing. You're not the same person you were when they first got their hooks into you. You're stronger, wiser, and you see them for what they really are, and that's what terrifies them the most. If you think you're the one pulling the strings in a relationship with a narcissist, think again. You're not even close. Sure, you might feel like you're in control, like you're cleverly manipulating them to get what you want. But here's the cold, hard truth. You're not. You're just another pawn in their game. And the sooner you realize that, the sooner you can start to untangle yourself from their web. Now let's fit the script for a second. Imagine you're the narcissist. Picture this. You're in a relationship with someone who's genuine, kind, and loving. Someone who trusts you, who believes in you, who sees the best in you even when you don't deserve it. This person, they're your source of supply, your validation, your ego boost, and you're wearing a mask. You're hiding your true self, manipulating them, gaslighting them, feeding off their goodness like a parasite. At first, it feels great. You feel powerful, in control. You've got this person wrapped around your finger, and you're loving every second of it. But here's the thing. That feeling? It's temporary, superficial. It's not real fulfillment. It's not real happiness. It's just a cheap thrill. And when it's gone, when this person finally wakes up and sees you for who you really are, that's when the real trouble starts. Because here's the kicker. The narcissist doesn't just lose a source of supply when you walk away. They lose a part of themselves, your authenticity, your kindness, your love. It wasn't just something they took for granted. It was something they needed. It was the glue holding their fragile ego together. And without it, they're left with nothing but a gaping void. A void they can't fill, no matter how hard they try. Now let's talk about you. You're not the narcissist. You're the genuine one, the kind one, The one who gave and gave and gave, even when it wasn't reciprocated. And yeah, you might be feeling lost right now. You might be missing them, wondering if they miss you too. But here's the thing. They don't miss you. They miss what you gave them. They miss the validation, the control, the power. And without it, they're foundering. But here's where it gets interesting. The narcissist might try to replace you. They might go out and find someone new, someone they can manipulate and control just like they did with you. But here's the thing. It's not the same. It's never the same. Because you're one of a kind. Your kindness, your compassion, your love, it's not something they can just replicate. It's not something they can manufacture. And when they realize that, when they realize they can't find another you, that's when the real torment begins. So, what's the takeaway here? Simple. You're worth more than they ever made you believe. Your presence in their life wasn't just significant, it was essential. And now that you're gone, they're left scrambling, trying to fill the void you left behind. But here's the thing. That void, it's not your problem anymore. It's theirs. You're free, free to heal, free to grow, free to become the person you were always meant to be. And the narcissist, they're stuck in their own dysfunction, stuck in their own emptiness. And the best part, there's nothing they can do about it. You'd ever notice how a narcissist's world is like a house of cards? It's all smoke and mirrors, built on this fragile belief that they're the center of the universe. But here's the thing. When you walk away, that house starts to crumble. And when it does, they're left staring at the rubble, realizing something they never saw coming. The narcissist thought they had you figured out. They believed your kindness, your loyalty, your love, all of it was somehow their doing. Like they were the puppet master, pulling the strings, making you dance to their tune. But then, one day, the music stops. You're gone. And suddenly, they're left with this gaping hole they can't fill. Let me break it down for you. When you're out of the picture, the narcissist starts to feel the weight of your absence. It's like they've been walking around with a safety net, and now it's gone. They tried to replace you. Oh, they'll try. But here's the brutal truth. They can't. No matter how many new people they bring into their life, none of them will ever measure up to you. Why? Because what you gave them wasn't something they could control or manipulate. It was you, your heart, your soul, your authenticity. And that's something they can't replicate, no matter how hard they try. Now here's where it gets interesting. The narcissist might think, okay, I'll just find someone else, someone who'll give me what I need. But here's the problem. They don't even know what they need. They're chasing a ghost, a shadow of what they had with you. And every time they try to recreate it, they fail, miserably. They'll gaslight, manipulate, and play their usual games, but it won't work. Why? Because the new person isn't you. They don't have your patience, your empathy, your ability to see the good in people even when it's buried under layers of toxicity. And that's when it hits them. They lost something irreplaceable. Let me tell you something else. The narcissist might try to convince themselves they're fine without you. They'll tell themselves they're better off, that they don't need you. But deep down, they know the truth. They know they're missing something, something they'll never find again. And here's the real kicker. The narcissist will spend the rest of their life comparing everyone to you. You'll be the standard they measure everyone else against. And guess what? No one will ever measure up. Not even close. So, what does this mean for you? It means you've got something they can't take away. Something they can't replicate or replace. You've got you. And that's more powerful than anything they could ever dream of. Now, I know what you're thinking. But what if they come back? What if they try to hoover me? Here's the thing, even if they do, it won't be the same. They'll try to pull the same old tricks, but they'll fall flat. Because you've moved on. You've grown, and they'll never be able to catch up. So here's my advice. Don't waste another second worrying about the narcissist. Don't sit around waiting for them to realize what they lost. Instead, focus on yourself. Focus on healing, on growing, on becoming the best version of you. Because at the end of the day, that's what matters. And remember this, the narcissist might have thought they were the star of the show, but the truth is, They were just a supporting character in your story. And now it's time to write the next chapter without them.